Good evening, everyone. Okay. 2 minutes, I will start the class. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, good evening. I am NIDHISHREE S. Bagalwadi, your biology teacher from Sankalp Learning Solutions. Today, we are here with the discussion of first chapter of biology, that is sexual reproduction in flowering plants. Before directly going to the multiple choice questions of specific topic, let us brush up some ideas. I think in every college, this chapter has been completed from the biology subject, right? Otherwise, they already started or they already completed it, I guess. Yes. Whether this chapter has been completed at your college? ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆನಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ? Okay, fine. So few of them are saying yes, it has been completed. Good. Good. Then it is very easy for you all to directly solve multiple choice questions. But before that, just get what we can say recap of certain concepts before going to multiple choice question. Let us proceed. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants. In this, for competitive exam, we are going to deal with the sub concepts like sub concepts important ide anta bandaga. Here we have to concentrate on male gametophyte sporogenesis process ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅದಾದ ತಕ್ಷಣ male gametophyte, what about the cells and all. Then we have to concentrate on female gametophyte. Next we have to concentrate on modes of pollination, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ animal ಇಂದ ಈ pollination ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, that terms we have to remember. Then post fertilization events anta ide, what ovary becomes after fertilization, what ovule becomes after fertilization. Ivella 7th 10th standard MCQs aitu. For you guys, they will ask what about the nucellus, what it will become after fertilization, what about the tapetum. So that all we are going to discuss in detail in this session. Let us begin. So sexual reproduction in flowering plant. First we will concentrate on the structure of flower. As you can see a structure of flower, no doubt flower is a reproductive part. The second thing is how the flower is evolved. The chapter name is flowering plants anta helidvi, hauda? So flowering plants means angiosperms. Before angiosperms enittu, gymnosperms were there. In gymnosperms, seeds were there, but we did not come across a flower. So ಹೇಗೆ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಆಂಜಿಯೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಏನ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅಂದಾಗ ದ ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಶೂಟ್ ರೀಜನ್, ದ ರೀಜನ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ಶೂಟ್ ರೀಜನ್ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರೆಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ದ ಥಾಲಮಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ದ ಸೆಪಲ್ಸ್, it formed the petals. So like the structure of flower has been evolved from certain parts of the gymnosperms. Nodes compression agi ee ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ concise structure ಆಯ್ತು, that is a reproductive structure. Our flower has a stalk which is called as pedicel. On the pedicel you can see a cup shaped structure, thalamus. On the thalamus, all the whorls of the flower are present. All the whorls andre WHORLS. Whorls andre enu? All the other parts of the flower ide alva. So these will be present in the form of a circle. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ whorls of a flower ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So ಈ whorls of flower ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ? Can anyone tell me? You can only see the diagram and tell, right? So refer the diagram, guys. ಇಲ್ಲಿ sepal ಇದೆ. The leafy like structures which is called as sepal. ಎಲೆ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, but it is not a leaf. Okay? It is a leaf like structure which is called sepal. ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ sepal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Group of sepal is considered as calyx. CALYX. Sepal ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ we will get a colorful part which is nothing but a petal. So group of petals ಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? Corolla ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Next, when we come to the main parts, so ಇವೆರಡು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, sepals ಮತ್ತೆ petals ಗೆ we will call it as accessory parts ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Why accessory ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ these will not directly involved in the reproduction, sepals and petals, whereas the other parts are there, no, like stamens and the pistil. So these are main parts of reproduction. So ಈ parts ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು essential parts ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, which are most important for reproduction. Which are just helping for reproduction, those are called as accessory parts. This is regarding the structure of flower. So structure of flower ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಆ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಹೇಗ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಫ್ಲೋರಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂತ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಯೋ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಂಥಾಲಜಿ. ಆಂಥಾಲಜಿ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು. ಆಂಥಾಲಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತೀವಿ, ಆಂಥೋ, ಇಟ್ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆಂಥರ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಆಂಥರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಂಥಾಲಜಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆಂಥಾಲಜಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is a study of a flower. It is a study of arrangement of flower on the floral axis. Howda? So that is called anthology. Please remember this term. Let us proceed further. Now we are going to study regarding the male reproductive system in flower. So the male reproductive system in flower is called as androecium. Male reproductive system ge androecium anta heltivi. Individual idre, the individual part, the single part is called as stamen. So stamen anna nodaga, as you can observe on the screen over here, stamen as a thin slender stalk like structure. ಆ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಪೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಥೆಲಾಮಸ್ ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as filament, and after that you can see these anther lobes. Anther ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಂಥರ್ ನ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಎರಡು ಆಂಥರ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 2 ಲೋಬ್ಸ್, ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಷನ್ ಕಂಡಂಗ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಲ್ ಬೈಲೋಬ್ಡ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೈಲೋಬ್ಡ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಮೋನೋಥಿಕಸ್, ಡೈಥಿಕಸ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೋನೋಥಿಕಸ್, ಡೈಥಿಕಸ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಡೈಥಿಕಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಂಥರ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೈಲೋಬ್ಡ್, ಎರಡು ಲೋಬ್ಗಳು ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಆಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ, 1 minute, ಯಾ. See here, this is one lobe. 1 minute. Okay. This is one lobe and this is one lobe. You can see 2 lobes. So ee reeti idre it is called as diathecus anta. So when we take the anther, if you consider this as an anther, okay, this as an anther, 2 lobes it has, and it has a longitudinal groove. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಹೀಗೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as longitudinal groove. So ಒಳಗಡೆ what will be there inside the anther? The anther consists of 4 sac-like structure. Sac-like structure ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 bag-like structure. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? 4 bag-like structure it consists of, which are called as sporangia. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ microsporangia ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. You can see here. Okay. So these microsporangia ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, microsporangia is observed only in young anther. Young anther ಅಲ್ಲಿ microsporangia ಕಂಡು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 1, 2, 3, 4. So totally how many sporangia we have? 4 sporangia. So it is called as tetrasporangiate. Tetra ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4, sporangiate. As it has 4 sporangia, tetrasporangiate ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಡ್ ಅಂತಾನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಟೆಟ್ರಾಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಈ ಯಂಗ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, this is covered by, as you can see, this is covered by 1 minute. Yeah, this is a structure of young anther. You can see the layers. The first layer is epidermis for protection. Second layer is endothecium anta. Epidermis next irode endothecium. Endothecium edಕ್ಕೆ help ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, first one is dehiscence of anther. Dehiscence ಅಂದ್ರೆ anther breakup ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ, breakup ಆಗಿ pollen grains ನ release ಮಾಡುವಾಗ endothecium plays a vital role, important role. Next you have other 2 layers. ಈ 2 layers ಗೆ middle layer ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, these 2 layers. Okay, next you have, see, you can see, observe this layer guys. So ಈ layer ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ cytoplasm ಇದೆ, and usually the cells of these layer will be having more than 2 nucleus. 2 ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅಥವಾ 2ಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. This layer of cell is called as tapetum. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ tapetum ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದರ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನು? It provides nutrition. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? For microspores, for developing pollen grains ಗೆ it provides nutrition. And inert, like inside to the tapetum you can see a mass of tissue, a mass of cells. So ಈ cells ಗೆ we will call it as, the group of cell is called as sporogenous tissue. ಈ cells ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? These cells are called as microspore mother cells. So young anther ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋತೀರಾ? Epidermis, next endothecium, middle layer, MMC, that is microspore mother cell, sorry, tapetum, microspore mother cell, EEM, TM, EEM, TM, E epidermis, E endothecium, M middle layer, T tapetum, microspore mother cells, or you can also write as sporogenous tissue. ಯಂಗ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇನ್ ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಯು ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಸಿ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಲೇಯರ್. ಟೇಪ್ಟಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಗಿರತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅದರ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಪ್. ಸೊ ಯಾವ 2 ಲೇಯರ್ ನೀವು ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ, ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಎಪಿಡರ್ಮಿಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಂಡೋಥೀಶಿಯಂ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಅ ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಸೊ ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯಂಗ್ ಆಂಥರ್, ಮೆಚ್ಯೂರ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಈ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಶುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ MMC ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು MS ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ, MS ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್, MMC ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ಈ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ, ಈ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ microsporogenesis, microsporogenesis formation. I hope you got it guys, right? Yeah, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು next we will move to the questions now. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ? see, this is a beautiful structure of mature anther. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು ನೀವು, this is a epidermis and this is a endothecium layer. tapetum ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಉಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರತ್ತೆ for providing the nutrition, otherwise tapetum and middle layer will be degenerating. So ಹೇಗೆ pollen grains ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ, what happens actually here? Yeah, see here, cells of sporogenous tissue. Cells of sporogenous tissues ಏನಿರ್ತವೆ? Cells of sporogenous tissue will be diploid in nature. ಯಾಕೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, there nothing meiosis occurred. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಮಿಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಗಳು 2n ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಡ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಪೋರೋಜಿನಸ್ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ MMC microspore mother cells which are diploid in condition. So this microspore mother cell undergo meiosis. This microspore mother cell undergo meiosis. So ನಮಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಸಲ meiosis ಆದ್ರೆ we will get 4 cells. So ಒಂದು microspore mother cells ಇಂದ we are getting 4 microspores which are haploid. ಯಾಕೆ haploid? The meiosis occurs there. That is a reductional division. Chromosome number ಅಲ್ಲಿ reduction ಆಗತ್ತೆ. So 4 microspores ಏನಿರ್ತವೆ, they will be staying together. So these 4 microspores are referred as pollen grains. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲ MMCs ಏನಾಗ್ತವೆ, they will undergo meiosis and pollen grains are produced. So these microspores are there, no? These are called as pollen grains pollen grains are not called as, I am telling here, pollen grains ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಏನಿದೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ, ಈ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷುವಲ್ ರಿಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ as ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ is necessary. That is why now there is a formation of gamete. So next episode ಏನಿದೆ, formation of gamete ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ, see here, ಇದು pollen grain ಆಯ್ತು. Okay, so pollen grain ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, the tapetum will be converted as exine. tapetum ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, pollen grain ನ outer layer ಆಗತ್ತೆ. outer layer you can see it will be rough in nature. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತನ್ನದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. inner layer will be soft. Okay, inside it will be having the nucleus. This is regarding the structure of pollen grain. See here, pollen grain wall, we have two walls, exine and intine. Exine will be hard and made up of sporopollenin. exine ಅನ್ನೋದು sporopollenin ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿರತ್ತೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಏನ್ ಅದರ ವಿಶೇಷತೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, it will not harm the pollen grain even in the high temperature, acid ಮತ್ತೆ alkali environment ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? pollen grains ಗೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿ exine ಇಲ್ಲೋ, ಸೊ exine will not be continuous guys. ಸೊ where exine is not there no, ಆ ಭಾಗಕ್ಕೆ, that part is called as germ pore. ಸೊ ಆ germ pore ಇಂದ pollen tube will come. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, the inner wall is called intine. ಅದು ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲೋಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೆಕ್ಟಿನ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಥಿನ್. ಇದು ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಮಿನಿಟ್, ಯಾ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಎರಡು ಲೇಯರ್ ಇದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ದ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಗ್ರೋಸ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಗ್ರೋಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಪುಷಸ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. it pushes the nucleus towards the other side. Okay, so when it pushes the nucleus towards the other side, allin formation ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ asymmetric spindle formation. ಏನು ಇದು spindle formation? ರೀಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸೆಲ್ ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಸ್ಪಿಂಡಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಸ್ಪಿಂಡಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ಸ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅನ್ಈಕ್ವಲಿ. ಆ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಅನ್ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತೆ. So due to this unequal division of nucleus as well as cytoplasm, pollen grain alli we will get two cells. One is a vegetative cell which is larger, the other one is a generative cell which is smaller. ಈ ವೆಜಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಗೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಂತಾನೂ ಕೂಡ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ at this stage, ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the pollination occurs. So 60% of flowering plants ಅಲ್ಲಿ the pollen grain will be two-celled structure. ಯಾವಾಗ? pollination ಆಗುವಾಗ. In some flowering plants, it will be three-celled structure. Three-celled ಹೇಗ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ, this generative cell is there, no? This generative cell will undergo mitosis and forms two gametes. So ಇದೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿರುತ್ತೆ, generative cell mitosis ಆಗಿ two gametes formation ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So two gamete, one cell, one gamete, one cell, one gamete, one cell, one vegetative cell. So three-celled structure ಇದ್ದಾಗ in most of the angiosperm the pollination takes place. But 60% to two-celled structure ಇದ್ದಾಗ pollination ಆಗತ್ತೆ. I hope this you understood this concept guys. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? I just repeated what you learned ಅಷ್ಟೇ. This process is called as male gametogenesis ಅಂತ. This is a male gametophyte, what you asked this way, what you learned now. Understood everyone? Please be interactive. Okay, Gautam said yes, Suhas said yes. What about others? Nandini, Lalitya, Suchitra. Okay, good. Now let us solve some multiple choice questions on it, and then let us learn regarding female gametophyte. Yeah. Let me see how much you guys concentrated on the topic. Good. Yes, guys, I really appreciate your interaction with me, and I request you all to repeat the same, like be interactive, be keep chatting your answers. Okay. Yeah. So let us proceed the first question. Sorry, one nimisha. Okay. First question nodi. Plant embryo develops from A, seed, B, fruit, C, zygote, D, flower. Yes, the quick response is given by Nagaratnana. Okay, Lalitya A, Suchitra C, Archana C, Lavanya C, Lata C. Okay, most of them voted for C. Few of them voted for A ante. That is seed anta ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So embryo ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, embryo development ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ, then we will get the seed, guys. So who all answered for option C, na, that is zygote, they are right. So option C is a right answer. First answer is option C. Good. Next question goes like this. Yes, embryo of flowering plant is always haploid, diploid, triploid, tetraploid. What is your answer? Lalitya answered as option A, Tejaswini option B, Papu option B, Chandana option B, Syed option A, no, Lata option A, HK Kirtana option B. Embryo keltidare avaru, Yashwant option C. Okay, so here embryo anta andre enu? Fusion of male gamete. Male gamete will be haploid, single set N irutte. Female gamete will be haploid, N irutte. When they fuse, diploid zygote is formed. So zygote enagatte, it will undergo continuous mitotic division. Mitotic division agi alli embryo formation agatte. That's why embryo is diploid in condition. Option B is a right answer. Nodi question ಎಷ್ಟು simple ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. Most of you answered it wrong. Okay, so please be careful, understand the concept. Okay, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲೂ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ, ಇವರು ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. Okay, love the subject, then you can understand the subject, then you can solve the questions. Let us proceed with the next question. Plant embryo is a mass of A, cells, B, uncertain tissue, C, collection of plant tissues, D, miniature plant. Yes guys, I appreciate your answering way, but ಈಗ ನಾನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ it will be difficult for me. So if you answer once I read all the options, it will be good. And please mention the question number and then answer. Okay, so most of you answered it as option C anta, and option A anta tumba jana comment ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So option C antanu, collection of plant tissues antanu comment ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. But the right answer here is miniature plant. Plant embryo is a mass of only cells alla. It is not the uncertain tissue also. It will be having the cells which will be forming a plant in future. So option D is a right answer, guys. Okay, now wait for a minute, take a deep breath. Okay, take a deep breath. Let me read the fourth question. Let me tell all the options and then I will accept answer from you all. Okay, so fourth question goes like this. Stamen is a modification of what? Option A, leaf. Option B, microsporophyll. Option C, megasporophyll. Option D, shoot. Maheshwari is in a very quick response. I appreciate, but once I read the question, then you answer, please. Yeah. So most of you commented as option D, shoot anta. No, and few of you commented as option B, microsporophyll anta. So who answered as option B? Nandini, Lata, Tanushri, so Spandana, Vinay. Good. So Kavya. So these all people voted for option B, that is microsporophyll. Exact or correct answer is microsporophyll. Gynoecium aliro microsporophylls, which are the male reproductive parts, no, there in gynoecium. Those will be evolved to form stamens here. So option B, microsporophyll is a right answer, guys. Zygote is formed inside. The fifth question goes like this. Zygote el form agate. Option A, stigma. Option B, style. Option C, female gametophyte. Option D, seed. Yes, what is your response? Yes, YouTube students. Suhas option C, Deepthi option C, Lavanya, Shravani, Kirtana, Nagaratna. Okay, Pragati, Tanushri, yes, great. So all the answers are right. The right answer is option C, female gametophyte alli zygote formation ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Okay, Pappu option C, LS 4508 option C, Shreya Kumari option C. Good going. So this is regarding first 5 questions, guys. please do write the question and then write the answer too. So it's my request. ನಾನು ಹೀಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ, you guys will be commenting or writing your answer, but you guys will forget to note down the questions. ಈ questions ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡೆಡ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೆ you have to take down, right? If you don't get, then it will be waste of time. So please note down the questions and then write the options and then mark the answers. So I will give you 2 minutes of time. Please note down the question and the answer and let me know once you finish. Be fast. Yes. Students are very active than last year. I appreciate it and I'm enjoying it too. But I recommend or I request, I need same enthusiasm, same energy till the last session. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Be fast. So first answer is zygote. Second answer is diploid. Third answer is miniature plant. Fourth answer is microsporophyll. Fifth answer is female gametophyte. Okay. Yes, YouTube students, please note down the question, write the options and tick the correct answer. So from the next slide, no, you guys just scribble down the question fast. Okay. Okay, Shravani, na? She said finished. Okay. Satish Gowda said yes. Fine. Someone T. What is this? Whether your name itself is someone T? Yeah. Please let me know your name so that I can call. Sneha, Nagaratna, Archana. Okay. Everyone said they finished. So let us proceed further. Okay. I believe you all and I hope everyone noted down it. So let me proceed further. The sixth question goes like this. A microspore is a very interesting question. A microspore is option A, male gamete, option B, first cell of male gametophyte, option C, last cell of male gametophyte, option D, diploid cell. Quick answer is given by Pappu option A anta, Shanta option A, Nagaratna HK, Sharvani, Sayed, Spandana, Lata, Tejaswini option D. Okay. Maheshwari, Lavanya. Okay. Most of you voted for option A and I guessed it. So guys, but your answer is wrong. So a microspore is not a male gametophyte. Yes, someone answered it C anta. Okay. I got a good try. So Kelili, a microspore is not a male gametophyte. Microspore hegagate. Microspore mother cell linda meiosis agi we got microspore. That microspore is nothing but it is a pollen grain adu. So that pollen grain will undergo certain process, will undergo gametogenesis. Alva, then it forms the vegetative cell, generative cell. Generative cell ididu gamete agate. So microspore is not a male gamete. Male gamete to generative cell ididu male gamete agate. So here microspore is option B, that is first cell of gametophyte anta. It is first cell of gametophyte. Most of you did not answer it. Now you guys are telling it as B. So option B, first cell of gametophyte is a right answer. Kirtana, sixth one is once more. Okay, once more. See, just now we discussed regarding sporogenesis, alva, where the microspore mother cell, MMC, microspore mother cell underwent meiosis and formed 4 microspores. 4 microspores and 4 pollen grains anta. So this pollen grains will be having the nucleus, which are diploid in nature. Hauda? Diploid in nature irtave. So this pollen grain or microspore, whatever it is there, no, it will undergo asymmetric or unequal nuclear division agi vegetative nucleus to generative nucleus formation agate. Vegetative nucleus will be like that. A generative nucleus will undergo mitosis and forms 2 gametes. Okay. So here microspore is not a gamete. Ellaru enandru male gamete anta comment madidre. It is not a gamete. And most of you commented as last cell of male gametophyte. Male gametophyte last cell alla adu. Okay, so last cell of male gametophyte is nothing but vegetative and generative cell. Diploid cell antu alle alla alva, so it will be haploid, right? So the right answer is here option B. So I hope you got it, Kirtana, right? Are you here, Kirtana? Yeah, I hope you got your doubt got clear. Yeah, thank you. Let us proceed with the next question, guys. An anther consists of anther ಏನಿದೆ 1 microsporangia, 4 microsporangia, 2 microsporangia, many microsporangia. So most of you commented at B as 4 microsporangia. Very quick responses. Correct answer 2. But I request, please answer the question once I complete reading the options, guys. Okay, good going. So the 7th question answer is option B, that is 4 microsporangia. Yes, YouTube students, what about your answer? Be quick and reply soon. So this is regarding, these are the questions related to anther. Now let us discuss regarding the female reproductive part. Then we will solve few questions on it. Fine. Okay. Just a minute. So pistil or a gynoecium is a female reproductive part. Okay. So it will be having the ovule, which is called a megasporangia anta. So that megasporangia will be attached to the placenta by a funicle. I will show you. See, this is a female reproductive part. Alva? So it will be having stigma, it will be having style, it will be having ovary. Inside the ovary, ovules will be present, right? Inside the ovary, ovules will be present. So sometimes what happens, these individual unit are there, no? Androecium alli individual unit ge we called stamen. Gynoecium athwa female reproductive part alli individual unit ge we will call it as carpel. Carpel anta karitivi. In some plants, ಈ option B, in B ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು, ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಪೆಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ more than one female reproductive parts will be present and those will be fused. ಅವೇನಾಗಿರ್ತವೆ, ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಗೆ we will call it as syncarpous ovary ಅಂತ. ಸಿಂಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ certain plants, ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸಂಪಿಗೆ ಮರದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, so you can see multicarpel ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ more than one unit of female reproductive part, and those will be free. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತವೆ ovules, those will be free. So it is called as apocarpus. ಎಲ್ಲಿ free ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವೋ it is called apocarpus. And the D, whatever you are seeing here, no, this is a structure of ovule. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ovule ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It is a structure of ovule. Yeah. See here, megasporangium ge innond hesare ovule anta. This is a condition of anatropous ovule. As you can see, the stalk of ovule, this stalk is called as funicle. Ili hilum anta ide. Hilum andre enu? The embryo sac ide alva, the point at which the embryo sac attaches to the funicle. Let me show you this. See here. The body of ovule fuses with the funicle. So ಯಾವ part ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವ point ಅಲ್ಲಿ body of ovule fuses with the funicle alva, this point is called as hilum. Okay, then at the ovule will be covered by a protective coverings which are called integuments. ಅದರ coverings ಗೆ outer layers ಗೆ integuments ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So ಹೊರಗಡೆದು outer integument, ಒಳಗಡೆದು inner integument ಅಂತ. So at one end, one kade integuments will not be covered. One kade integuments will not be there. That free part is called as micropyle. Adakke micropyle anta antare. A micropyle opposite end, which is called chalaza. So chalaza andre actually where the integuments begins anta. Yellinda integuments start agtavo, that end is called as chalazal end. Okay. And whatever you are seeing here, na, the center one, it is an embryo sac or female gametophyte. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ female gametophyte ಅಥವಾ embryo sac ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So female gametophyte ಅಥವಾ embryo sac ಅಲ್ಲಿ you can see at one end, chalazal end ಹತ್ರ, you can see 3 antipodal cells. At the center, you can see central cell anta heltivi, or it is called secondary nucleus. At the other end, micropylar end alli you can see one egg cell, two synergids. One egg cell ide, two synergids ide. Synergid cell ಒಳಗಡೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, just a minute. So these are synergid cell and this is a egg cell andaga. Synergids ಒಳಗಡೆ you will find a finger like projections like this, which are called as filiform apparatus anta karitare. So these apparatus guide the pollen tube. Aven ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ, these will guide the pollen tube when it will be fusing with the egg. That we have to remember. Next, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರೋಜೆನೆಸಿಸ್ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ, ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್, ಓಕೆ, ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೆಗಾಸ್ಪೋರ್ ಮದರ್ ಸೆಲ್ will undergo meiosis division. And here you can see that megaspore or the embryo sac is covered or surrounded by a mass of tissue which is called nucellus. Adike nucellus anta heltare alva. So here that megaspore mother cell will undergo meiosis. Once la meiosis adre we will get 4 cells. So alli namage 4 megaspores siktave. Ee 4 megaspore alli 3 will degenerate, 3 degenerate ಆಗ್ತವೆ, 1 will be functional. That one functional megaspore will be there, no, it will develop into female gametophyte. Adu female gametophyte agate. So ee megaspore mother cell inda functional megaspore ago process ke we will call it as megasporogenesis anta. Okay, megasporogenesis. Next, after this, see, ee functional megaspore enagate, it will be having only one nucleus. After that, it will undergo unequal nuclear division agate, where 2 nuclei are formed. Matte innonsala mitosis agate, where 4 nuclei are formed. Innonsala mitosis agate. So at final we got 8 nucleus. 8 nucleus ide embryo sac alli alva. So this 8 nucleus hege arrange agtave andre, one cell from this side, one cell from this side, one cell from the micropylar end, one cell from the chelazal end. They will come at the center. Remember, all these nucleus are haploid in nature, guys. All these nuclei are haploid in nature. So illi 3 cells, micropylar end alliruva 3 cells, 2 cells will be synergids anta antevi, innondu irodu egg cell. And here we have 3 cells which are called as antipodals anta. These are called antipodals. So how many cells we have here? 3 plus 3, 6 cells. 6, and these 2 nucleus will be there, no, they will fuse to form a cell which is called central cell. So 7 celled structure ide nama female gametophyte enide, it is a 7 celled structure. But how many nucleus it has? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 8 nucleus, 7 celled, 8 nucleated structure it will be having. Yes, so this is regarding certain concepts of female gametophyte athwa embryo sac anta. See, this is a diagram of it. All right, next. Okay, fine. Now let us solve some questions again. Fine. 8th question goes like this, guys. Cells of nucellus are always, cells of nucellus anta keltidare. These are always haploid, triploid, yeah, diploid and enucleated. I got, okay, Suhas option A, Lata option A. Yes, YouTube students. Pragati option C, Kirtana option C, Sayyad, Maheshwari option A, Deepti option C. Yes, YouTube student, what about your answer? Nucellus cells, so whether these are diploid or haploid. C. So most of them are voting for C. That is, they are saying, what is C? Yeah, diploid anta heltidare. Okay. Satish Gowda, SK Sharik, good. Shuhas, okay. Maheshwari, fine. So here, the nucellus cells will be always diploid in nature, guys. These will be always diploid in nature. So alli yaude reetiyagi meiosis kandu baralla. Meiosis occurs in only microspore mother cell. So right answer is diploid in nature. Okay, please write down, cells of nucellus are always diploid in nature. Okay. Next. The embryo sac is produced from embryo sac ಅಥವಾ female gametophyte ಎದರಿಂದ produce ಆಗತ್ತೆ? Option A microspore, option B zygote, option C egg cell, option D megaspore. What is your response? Very quick responses. Yes, YouTube students. Someone said microspore ante. Okay, Archana, Suchita, Spandana voted for option D. Inchara, Nandini voted for option A. Nagaratna, Deepthi, Sneha voted for option D. So in ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ D ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Few of them confused with A ಅಂತ. A is a male unit, guys. Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ embryo sac ಅನ್ನೋದು female gametophyte ಅಲ್ವಾ? So option D, that is megaspore, is the right answer. Okay. Next. 10th question goes like this. An egg apparatus contains. Egg apparatus ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿರತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. Option A, an egg, 2 antipodals. Option B, an egg, secondary nucleus. Option C, an egg, 2 synergids. Option D, antipodal cells and synergid. Yes, very quick responses. Spandana, Pragati, Rishika, Amar, Puttalakshmi, Nandini, Kirtana, Nagaratna, Chandana, Suhas. Yes, YouTube students. Lavanya, Satish. Okay. Most of you voted for option C, that is an egg matte 2 synergid. Very quick response and the right answers, guys. So option C is the right answer. 8th one option C, 9th one option D, 10th one option C. Okay, if you did not write, please write down. Yeah. I will give you 2 minutes of time. Please write down the questions. And then write the options also. And then write the correct answer also. Okay, Gautam finished already. Good. What about others? Wow, Yashwant gave a very nice idea. Take a screenshot and write after in free time. Free time sigode illa appa. Guarantee. I promise you. You will not get free time. So always write now only. Whatever you take the screenshot na, it will be saved in the screenshot itself. After your exam, you will see, you screenshot ittalva ishtella questions. So sumne question bank adu idu anta tale kediskonde anta. Okay. Okay, fine. Let us proceed with the next question. In angiosperm, the endosperm nucleus, ಇದು already ನಿಮಗೆ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಮಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಆಂಜಿಯೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂಡೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್, ನೋ, ವೇರ್ 2 polar nuclei will be fused ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಈ ಎಂಡೋಸ್ಪರ್ಮ್ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯಸ್ will it be triploid, will it be haploid, tetraploid ಅಥವಾ haploid ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್? Kirtana option D, Kavyashree B, Pappu option B, Spandana option A, Archana option A, Lavanya option A, Vinushree, Suhas. Most of them answered it correctly. Yashwant option A. So good going. Option A, triploid in nature ಅನ್ನೋದು correct answer. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ದಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸೆಲ್ is formed by the fusion of 2 polar nuclei which are haploid in nature. So if fusion ಆದಾಗ it will be in diploid in nature. So this diploid or secondary nucleus ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ, so this secondary nucleus will be fused by a male gamete. So male gamete is haploid. So 2n, when it fused with 1n, so it will be triploid in nature. So ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಾ fertilization in flowering plants ಅಂದ್ರೆ double fertilization, triple fusion. So option A, triploid in nature, is the right answer. 12th question goes like this. Female gametophyte is also known as option A, ovule, option B, egg apparatus, option C, nucellus, option D, embryo sac. What about your response, guys? Puttalakshmi option A, Pappu option A, Maheshwari, Lalitya option D, Inchara option A, Spandana option D, Satish option D. Okay. So A, D, A, D. Okay, what is the right answer? The right answer is option D, embryo sac. The other name of female gametophyte ಗೆ, as it carries a embryo ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ zygote ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ it will divide and forms a embryo. So as it carries a embryo, it is regarded as embryo sac ಅಂತ. Next, 14th question. Carpel is formed of carpel, an individual unit of female reproductive part, is formed of what? How many parts? Option A, 2 part, option B 3 part, option C 4 part, option D 7 part. Yes, quick responses. Some of you are saying 2 part. Okay. At 13th I will discuss. Okay, I skipped to 14th. Now 13th I will discuss. Okay. Fine. So option B, 3 parts is the right answer. Carpel is formed from stigma. It is formed of style. It is formed of ovary. Stigma, style and ovary. So option B, 3 parts is the right answer. Good. Yes, YouTube students, what about your answers? Lavanya, option B. Good. 15th question. Let me proceed with 15th question. Then I will come to 13th question. The arrangement of flowers on the floral axis. Floral axis mele flowers arrangement ge that steady is known as what? Option A, venation. Option B, phyllotaxy. Option C, anthology. Option D, Bhumika answered as option D, estivation anta. Okay, most of you. Okay, KS, Deep, Maheshwari C, Lalitya C, Spandana C, Lata C, NIDHISHREE C, and most of them answered as D anta. Expected. Lavanya option C. Nagaratna option C. Okay, guys. So, illi estivation anta andre when it is related to arrangement of Pappu, option C. Okay. When it is related to the arrangement of sepals matte petals bandaga, sepals athwa calyx matte corolla bandaga, when it comes to its arrangement, it is called estivation. Venation andre veins ge bandaga. Phyllotaxy andre leaf arrangement ge bandaga. So anthology antandre it is a study of flowers and the arrangement of flowers on floral axis. So option C is the right answer. Anthology is the right answer. Most of you answered it. So okay. 13th answer explain ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೇಳೇ ಇಲ್ಲ 1 ನಿಮಿಷ. Have patience, Pappu. Fine. So let me proceed with the 13th question now. I skipped in between. Embryo sac contains anta. Embryo sac contains andre female gametophyte alli how many eggs do you find? Option A 3, option B 2, option C 1, option D 4 eggs. Yes, what is your response? Yes, YouTube students. Pragati, Bhumika option C, Syed option C, Suchita option C, Pappu option C, then Harish Kumar option C, Shanta option C, Chandana option C. Most of you are commenting as option B also. So the right answer is option C, 1 egg. Usually embryo sac contains okay 1 egg, 2 synergid. Egg apparatus alli 3 cells irtave. Egg adralli egg estirutte 1 egg irutte. 1 egg, 2 synergid. So option C is the right answer. Fine. Okay, Kirtana, how? Illivargu ನಾನು explain ಮಾಡಿದೆ female gametophyte. Where are you? So female gametophyte, here at the center, you will be having 2 polar nuclei, which is called central nucleus. At the chalazal end, you have 3 cells, which are called as antipodals. E 3 cells ke antipodals anta karitivi. At the micropylar end, you have 3 cells, out of which 2 are synergids. 2 are synergids and 1 is egg cell. So what they asked, embryo sac contains how many eggs anta. So that is 1 egg is a right answer. I hope you understood the structure now, Kirtana. Fine. Let us proceed with the next question. 16th question. The unit of female reproductive body in flower is one day unit ge female reproductive body ya one day unit ge ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Option A carpel, option B megasporangium, option C ovule, option D ovary. Okay, most of them commented as option D. Pragati option A. Inchara option B. Yashwant option D. I explained it. That is why what happens, you know, when we will be explaining the structure of flower, ನೀವೇನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀರಾ 7th standard ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ 10th standard ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಮತ್ತಿದೇನು ಅದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, that female reproductive part, that male reproductive part, that carpel and this one. You will forget that you will be having updated concepts for PUC for 11th and 10th, 12th. So who listened to the concepts na? Only 2 or 3 people answered it correctly, or 1. So option A, carpel is a right answer. Unit, ಒಂದೇ unit ಗೆ carpel ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ female reproductive body ದು. ಅದೇ male reproductive body ಒಂದೇ unit ಗೆ we will call it as stamen. So option A is the right answer. So ಎಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಡಿ. You will be learning always new in every concept, that too in 11th and 12th. Okay. So after fertilization, the ovule develops into. So ಈಗ fertilization ಆಗತ್ತೆ. What is fertilization? Fusion of male gamete with the female gamete. So first pollination ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Then after that, after pollination, we will be fertilization occurs. So let us discuss some points regarding pollination here. But before that, I want you guys to study regarding it. Yeah. Okay. Anyone voluntarily want to read the slide? Yes. Who wants to read the slide? You can just unmute yourself and read it. ನೀವಾಗೆ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, ಅಥವಾ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದ ನೇಮ್, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರೀಡ್. Okay, Satish. Satish raised his hand. Okay. You can read the slide.
Microsporogenesis. It is mitotic formation of haploid microspores from diploid microspore mother cell.
Okay, megasporogenesis. Yes. I think you got a network problem, Satish. We are unable to hear you. Yes, anyone else want to read? Okay. Fine. Gautam wants to read. Okay. Yes, Gautam, you can read.
Difference between microsporogenesis and megasporogenesis. Microsporogenesis. It is meiotic formation of haploid microspores from diploid microspore mother cell. Megasporogenesis. It is meiotic formation of haploid megaspores from diploid megaspore mother cell. The arrangement of microspores in a tetrad is generally tetrahedral. The arrangement of megaspores in a tetrad is commonly linear. All the 4 microspores of a spore tetrad are functional. Only one megaspore of a spore tetrad is functional. Microsporogenesis is found inside microsporangium. It is found inside a megasporangium. A large number of microspore mother cells are functional in a microsporangium. Generally, a single megaspore mother cell is functional in a megasporangium. Thank you.
Thank you, Gautam. So here, as he read, this is regarding the important concept in theory subject also, in theory exam also. And 2 or 3 questions you will get, like at least one question they may ask from this. Arrangement ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ megaspore linear straight ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, whereas microspore will be in the form of tetrahedral anta. Let us proceed further. So pollination alli we have self and cross pollination. We know regarding it. Self pollination ge innondu hesare autogamy anta. Ade flower pollen grains, so if they fall on the stigma of the same flower, then it is called self pollination. So here we have 2 conditions. Competitive important ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ. Pollination within same flower is called self pollination. In open and exposed anthers and stigma autogamy is rare. So for example here, chasmogamous ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ಡ್ ಆಂಥರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಿಗ್ಮಾ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಥರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಿಗ್ಮಾ ಎರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ಡ್. ಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ಯಾಮೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಓಪನ್. Chasmogamous, cleistogamous. So cleistogamous flower is invariably autogamous and assured seed set even in absence of pollinator. So cleistogamous ಅಂತ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ovary and so anther and stigma will be closed only. They never open. So inside only pollination occurs. After pollination, the seed set will be confirmed in case of cleistogamous flowers. Very important. Cleistogamous ಅಲ್ಲಿ we will get the seed, guarantee assured seeds we will get in cleistogamous. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ we don't need any pollinator, insects, man, bat ಅಥವಾ birds ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಪಾಲಿನೇಟರ್ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಕ್ಲಿಸ್ಟೋಗ್ಯಾಮಸ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಜಿಟೆನೋಗ್ಯಾಮಿ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಜಿಟೆನೋಗ್ಯಾಮಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಟೂ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್. ಒಂದೇ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಿನ ಎರಡು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಟ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಟರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೈಂಟಿಫಿಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಝೀನೋಗ್ಯಾಮಿ ಅಂತ. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಒನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಟು ದ ಅದರ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಏಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇನ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಅನಿಮೋಫಿಲಿ ಅಂತ. ದೀಸ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಅನಿಮೋಫಿಲಿ, ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ವಿಂಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನಿಮೋಫಿಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಬೈ ವಿಂಡ್, ಅನಿಮೋ, ವಿಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ದ ಪಾಲಿನೇಷನ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಫೆದರಿ ಸ್ಟಿಗ್ಮಾ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಟ್ರಾಪ್ ಏರ್ಬೋರ್ನೆ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ನ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾವೋ ಆ ಸ್ಟಿಗ್ಮಾ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಫೆದರಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕಿ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫ್ಲೈ ಇನ್ ದ ಏರ್ ಆರ್ ವಿಂಡ್ ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅನಿಮೋಫಿಲಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅನಿಮೋಫಿಲಿ ವಿಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ hydrophilic. As the name suggests, if the pollination occurs by water, it is called hydrophilic anta. So idanna ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬಹುದು? You can see it in aquatic plants like Vallisneria, Hydrilla, Zostera ಅನ್ನೋ aquatic plants ಅಲ್ಲಿ you can find this type of pollination. Okay guys, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ pollen grains released into the surface of water and carried to the stigma of by air current. So air current ಇಂದ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವ್ಯಾಲಿಸ್ನೇರಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ನೀರಿನ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ನೀರಿನ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ತೇಲ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತವೆ ಸ್ಟಿಗ್ಮಾಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೀ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಿದೆ, ಸೀ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಕ್ವಾಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್, ದ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ರಿಮೇನ್ ಸಬ್ಮರ್ಜ್ಡ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಫ್ಲವರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತವೆ ನೀರಿನ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತವೆ, ಸಬ್ಮರ್ಜ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೋಲನ್ ಗ್ರೇನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ರಿಬ್ಬನ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ವಿಮ್. They can swim inside the water and they will be covered with the mucilaginous substance. Howda? Next we have here, okay, pollination, autogamy, fine. Anemophily, hydrophily. Biotic factors ಅಂದ್ರೆ living organism factors ಬಂದಾಗ entomophily ಅಂತ. Entomophily ಅಂದ್ರೆ if the pollination occurred by insects, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ entomophily. Ornitho if the pollination occurred by birds. Then chiropterophily by bats. Malacophily by snails and slugs. Myrmecophily by ants. Please note down this. Biotic pollination andre the pollination which occurred by living organism. Entomophily insects, ornithophily birds, chiropterophily bats, malacophily snails and slugs, Myrmecophily ants anta. Yes. So this is I think we discussed regarding how many questions? Embryo sac. Okay. We discussed 16 questions and some of the synopsis. In the next session, we will discuss more content and MCQs. Okay. So let me wind up the session here. I hope the concept is clear. Any doubt? Yes, YouTube students, any doubt? Yeah. Did you understand my way of teaching? Do you want, any suggestions for me? Okay. Someone asked me a doubt. What is your doubt? Okay. Then let me end up the session here. Have a nice day. Take care.